What's been your biggest factor in your growth, do you think?
Oh, it's definitely TikTok. Like that has brought a lot of people over. A lot of people.
Google anything Twitch growth related. They always say, have a YouTube channel, have a TikTok channel, have an Instagram channel page, so that you have discoverability. And we have those, but I can count maybe on one hand, like maybe 5 people from across all platforms that have come from social media to my Twitch. How did you get them over from from TikTok to your Twitch?
I think a lot of it was like viral videos. Like a lot of people were seeing that one video, and then there was like one little hashtag in there that said like streamer or Twitch. And then they're like, oh, okay. So then they came over to my Twitch. But a lot of those people don't stick around. Like they'll just hit the follow button and then like yeet for the rest of their lives. They don't see you for shit.
It's kind of like you kind of see like big streamers that are big YouTubers. They'll have like 300,000 followers, but then they're streaming to, I mean, it's still amazing, but 100 people. But like, you know, the comparison, you have 300,000 followers. Where is everyone? Oh, of course, maybe they've been streaming for 10 years. Followers come and go. But like, so they come over from Twitch. How do you keep them coming back to Twitch? What's your number one thing to build a friendship with the viewer?
Just be yourself. And don't be the asshole. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be the asshole. Not assholes allowed. One of the things I love about your streams is how engaging you are. Like you keep up with chat, you're responding, you say people's names out when you read their message, which is like a big thing. Like, what is something you would say to someone that's like starting out, they stuck streaming between 1 to 5 people? Like, what is something that they should focus on within their self-development to continue growing on Twitch?
Be engaging. So many times I come onto Twitch and I see somebody who's got like not so many followers, or like they have a lot of followers and they're streaming, but all they're doing is just sitting there like this.
Yeah.
And then you come into chat and you're like, hello, how are you? And sometimes they look at your message and then they just look right back.
But I love that tip because like there's a lot of like streamers that watch both of us, and then obviously we notice them because they bring a presence to our stream, and then we'll go check them out to show support back. But a lot of the times it's like they disengage, or they only playing the game, they're not looking in the camera, they don't talk back, they don't relay questions back. So I'll give a quick secret tip. So one of my things I always stand by, it's a saying called return every handshake, which if a viewer says hi, return that hi back, but with something that's going to make them continue speaking. Don't just say hey back, like hey, how was your day today, or what did you get up to, what was the highlight of your week? What is something you would help streamers in relaying a conversation, because you're really good at conversations?
Thank you. Yeah, I had to really learn, because I used to be very bad at conversations, very bad at people, but somehow on the computers and not real people, it's so easy. In real life, you'll see me in the corner like socials.
Socials and sunlight. What is that? But like, what's a tip you have for people to like keep a conversation going, especially like when you're small and you have like 5 people watching you, but 4 of them are lurking?
Just have a little conversation. I mean, it can be tricky. It really can be tricky to like keep a conversation flowing, so especially if the person on the other end really sucks at talking.
That is true.
Like, ask them questions, and then they'll answer, and then you answer, and then you just have fun together. It's like hanging out with your friends.
There's was Dadbod when he started was so freaking good at it, because like when I first started watching Dadbod, I'd like come in, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to lurk to go make food, but he'll ask me a question, and I'm like, I can't make food, I got to answer it. I'm like, and then I'm like typing, I'm like, okay, wait, I'm going to go make food now. He asked me another question, I'm like, oh. I'm like typing back because I want to answer the question and not be rude, and then the friendship developed, and like that was absolutely amazing, and he's doing super well himself now as well. So you said your biggest growth tool was TikTok, and you posted how many TikTok posts do you do per week? How do you find content or ideas? How do you come up with ideas to post on social media?
Scrolling on TikTok and searching for like the hashtags that you post. You look at videos under those hashtags, and then if I like the sound, I'll make a TikTok, basically. And then I'll post It's usually supposed to be once a day at a very specific time, I might add.
Really? You have to post at a specific time as
Yes.
well?
Yeah.
What
So
time is
I'll
that?
I'll I'll teach you the tricks,
Teach
but
us the things of the
for
things.
because I'm trying to get to the American For You page, which is where I am mostly. It's 9 p.m. at night. I have to post, so I literally set an alarm every day for 9 p.m. to post at that time.
And coming up with ideas, you said you look through the what's trending, you look for a sound that you like. How do you make it your own?
Just the weird crack ass energy.
So, like, for example, let's say I find something and I like the sound, and let's say someone's used it for like a gym, because a lot of my feed is gym stuff, but I don't want to be the gym person. I'm a gamer, you know. And like, what's a tip to take that and make it into like my niche of Twitch streaming and gaming?
Ooh, I don't know.
Like,
You
should
could,
I even do that, or should I actually just rather look for stuff within my niche already and just copy that?
if it's a sound, it doesn't matter where the sound is. I mostly enjoy using viral sounds because then it gives your video more of a chance to get
Yeah.
boosted. Yeah, but I've also found that the worst thing about TikTok is they do not like you promoting any other social media platforms. So
Yeah.
Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, as soon as you make a video about any of those things, they're like, blocked.
In a way,
Not
like
gonna show
it
your
makes
videos
sense
anywhere.
because like TikTok's goal is to keep you on TikTok.
Exactly, but it's very frustrating because I want to make videos super relevant to what I'm doing, but I cannot.
But I cannot.
But I cannot.
I am nerfed.
Yes.
So you're mainly on TikTok and Instagram. Would you go over to YouTube?
I'd love to. I've been trying to, but I don't know nothing about YouTube.
It's
I'm a
all
dumbass
different
when it comes
beast.
to YouTube. I would love to do that.
like, if you start a YouTube channel, what kind of content would you make for YouTube?
Gosh, I'd love to make like funny skits.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because you got all the character, the charisma, the entertainment. I think it would be really fun to watch. We all support you in that. You must do it. You must just start. Twitch Tracker summarizes your stats for Twitch, so you can kind of just like at least kind of get a guide on how you're doing. So here's why like it's super important. I'll show you this. She only started streaming in January and she's already averaging 30 viewers, which for anyone that's been Twitch streaming knows that is freaking amazing to be on 30 average already in the first technically 3 months of streaming. And that doesn't happen by accident. Tato, can you maybe explain to us like how you I see you in full screen over here. Can you maybe explain to us how you went straight to, well, not straight to, but how you built that 30 average viewers over literally 3 months, which is freaking insane.
Thank you so much. I still freak out. I'm like, how is this happening? But also my views are so low. But this is awesome. But like the 50-50. It's mostly been TikTok, honestly. Like my TikTok has been popping off lately.
One thing that I've learned from you, Tato, which is super important, is who you are on TikTok is who you are on Twitch. I think a lot of streamers will post TikTok and they bring all this energy and like charisma to it and they're acting, and then you go to the Twitch stream and they're a completely different person. You know? And
it's so important to carry through your personality from platform to platform. I mean, my Instagram's completely different. Like, it's just a bit spicy over there. But yeah, it's really important to carry through that energy you have from one social media platform to the next. Otherwise, they're going to come by, they're going to visit you, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is such a great looking person. They seem amazing. And then they come into chat on stream, on Twitch, and you're just like...
There's a lot of really attractive people that I've checked out on Twitch, but because they were so boring, I left. And I never come back because they just don't bring the energy. But it's like, so you can never say someone got to where they are because of their looks or anything, because like lots of times we're lurking anyways and listening in the background.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, looks sure do help.
They help with the first click.
They do help, but like, exactly.
That's why your screen's bigger than mine.
As that, eh?
As that, eh? They must have come and click for you, Tato. We got another shout out for you. Guys, please go and check out Tato.
Like, I closed it myself. Dang.
You see, everything was intentional. I was like,
Oh,
okay,
God.
TayToes screen bigger than mine. People click, they find TayToes.
that I am being in front
Oh,
of. Do you know why
cool.
my clothes look like they're stained with the blood
Oh
of
my gosh, I'm
enemies?
covered in glaze.
I remember I saw this clip.
Pottery glaze.
That was so glorious. Started from zero and you lost your TikTok, your Instagram. What would you do different? Now, you
Yes.
started saying you'll do more just chatting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I would do a lot more just chatting because it is one of the most popular sections.
Yes.
Is that the correct term? It's one of the most popular sections on Twitch, and it's a beautiful way to get to know the people who are watching you.
What
'Cause
about
you can just
what about someone who's just chatting to no one?
oh
The zero viewers. What advice would you have for them?
play a game.
Play a game.
I didn't think about that.
Because if no one knows you, you know, there's like, it's not going to promote your channel if it's just one viewer, which is probably yourself on the incognito tab. Dude,
That
please
is
go
a
do
very
that.
Good, very good point. Sorry, my brain not here.
What if, okay, here's a pro tip of what I would do if I started from scratch. Nobody knew me at all and no one watched me. I would start my streams with making content for TikTok or Instagram on stream.
Oh yes.
So then
that
all you
is
got
a
to
very
do is
good
clip
idea.
it, download it, resize it to like TikTok format. So whether it's reacting to funny Reddit stuff or like you're doing trick shots in your game, just to get that
Yes.
traction. Because if no one's watching you, you can be as fun and weird as you ever want to be. How many
But-
followers do you have on TikTok?
Give me 1 second. I don't know offhand.
I'm excited to hear this because like we were speaking about how hard it is to bring people over from TikTok or Instagram or YouTube even to your Twitch channel.
Yeah, it's 44.3 thousand followers at the moment.
That is freaking insane. Teach us, Papi.
It is quite insane. So I make like thirst traps on TikTok.
What's the thirst
But
trap?
what's a thirst trap? Where it's like you're dressed all gross and you're like, "Ugh," and then the music like bass drops
the
and you're
bass
like,
and
"Oh."
yeah. So okay, so I'm going to do
except
this.
I do it like in a funny way.
Can I make a TikTok like that where I turn into you?
Oh yes, that would be amazing.
We'll do a collab
I'm all
TikTok
for it.
reel.
Yes.
At least she's on a steady. But they
Yeah, but
really work.
instead of doing the actual thirst trap, I'll like pull a funny face or like debate you.
What are your favorite funny faces to pull, actually?
Oh, this is my favorite funny face.
Okay, I'm ready. Have you guys seen her profile picture? Just like, if you say something in chat, everyone... Do you know who you kind of remind me of? If Jim Carrey was a female.
Yeah! Thank you so much. I love you.
I
appreciate
love
that.
Jim Carrey.
I love Jim Carrey so much.
There's another...
Aw.
There's another lady I came across on Instagram. She does all of Jim Carrey's like sounds, but with facial expressions. I'm going to send it to you. I'd love to see you do it because you would be perfect for it.
I'd love to see that. That would be amazing.
And then to summarize, 5 tips for people starting out their Twitch streaming journey. What would you do?
Okay. Make sure your stream looks nice and obs. Like it can be super basic, but just little
Yes.
things that look nice. Some alerts. Alerts are really important because it's just fun things to look at and hear when you're in chat. It's like, oh, that's
Yes.
quite funny. I like that. That's nice.
I like that. That's nice.
That's nice. And then play games that you really enjoy. Don't play games you don't like. Like I was playing Dead by Daylight and I really enjoy playing that.
Yeah.
Like as a game, but for stream it is so tedious, at least for me anyway. So people were not enjoying that and I wasn't enjoying it. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Play things you like. What was that? 1, 2, 3. Was that 3?
You said make sure your OBS looks nice, have nice things in your stream like alerts and everything. Play games that you like. That is 3. 2 more.
Yes, okay. And background music.
Yes.
It's a bit of a tricky topic because
It is.
I'm super scared to play music in my stream that's non-copyrighted.
Here I am.
But the non-copyrighted music is so shy.
Yeah.
Shy. It's terrible.
It can be.
I just want to play music that I like. Anyways, play music.
can audio split,
It's
by the
really
way.
nice. You can what?
Do you use slobs or OBS?
I use OBS.
OBS. Okay, I'm going to send you 2 videos. You can audio split. So it depends though. You have to stream directly to Twitch. Then what happens is you will split your audio in OBS so that your VOD afterwards doesn't include any of the music you play in your stream. So you can play absolutely anything. And then if you watch your video afterwards, it won't include the music, but it can include all the other sounds